Howdy, everybody. It's time for another episode slash installment, whatever you want to call it, of Masters of the Universe Classics Collecting History with your host, me, T-Biz, the most humble toy collector and toy hack of all times. But yes, we're going to take a look at OPTIKK. He's one of the evil space mutants from the New Adventures of He-Man. He was on the bad guy side of Skeletor. He came out originally, it looks like it was 5/17/2010 is when I purchased him, around that month time. And it would have been close to my birthday time. And yeah, I was already collecting these guys by then. I already had a good handful, good chunk full. I already had, Skeletor, He-Man, Faker. I already had, Faker's foggy. But I think I had him at that time. I could have had him later. But yeah, we're trying to piece it together. And then I had Web Store and I had Scareglow. So right now we're taking a look at OPTIKK because we're just trying to piece this history together. But yeah, we're gonna look at OPTIKK. He's a cool figure. I don't know, he's cool. So he's just really creepy and cool. But anyways, yeah, here's the file card. It's OPTIKK, Space Mutant Spy for Skeletor. Real name pronounced through a series of blinks. A space mutant from the foggy polar region of the planet Denebria. OPTIKK's spy eyeball is specially adapted to see through the dense Denebrian fog of his homeworld, making him an ideal spy. He carries a photon neutralizer, which has made him one of the most feared of the space mutants in the Tri-Solar System, or Tri-County area. Anyways, OPTIKK allied himself with Skeletor shortly after the Lord of Destruction defeated Hordak and turned his ambition to the Horde Empire, forming a coalition of mutants and outcasts to conquer the universe. OPTIKK serves Skeletor by keeping an eye on He-Man and all of the galactic protectors of the planet Primus. Not the band, but the planet. Cool picture. I believe this is probably from the original card art from the New Adventures of He-Man, which I have a small handful. I would like to get more figures. I have a little bit, but not enough. Well, we'll get into that someday soon. And here's what figures that were out at the time. You've got Teela, Skeletor, Faker, or as like my buddy Overlord likes to call him, Fakor, and Zodak, and OPTIKK, who just been released, and Battle Armor He-Man, which I really need Battle Armor He-Man. I don't have him, and I believe he's very cheap, but I would like to get him because you gotta have Battle Armor He-Man. Plus, that Battle Armor looks cool on him. Anyways, but here's OPTIKK. I couldn't find his original shield, and this is crucial to all collectors. Keep your stuff organized, because this is a part of me doing these history videos is reorganizing and getting all my figures together so I can in the future display them. And I'm missing his shield, but I got this from one of the battle packs, and it's the same shield but different color. And yeah, I'm kind of annoyed that I can't find his shield. But this is his blaster, and as you can see, he borrows some of the legs from Roboto and Trapjaw and stuff, and the arms as well. But the torso is totally new, sculpt totally different, as well the head, because he's the only character with an eyeball. So there's his photon neutralizer. Weird gun, but cool. Kind of has like a 50s old school space look to it, which isn't bad. And bad thing about my figure is his ankles are a little loose. A little loosey-goosey, so it's not really cool. But still a good figure, still worth it. And he's got this really cool eyeball. Let me see if I'm focusing on that. But yeah, that eyeball is really neat. This is really cool. And you wonder about his eyeball, if he's got like some protective aura or force field that keeps like grass or dust or dirt or boogers, just like, crap from flying. Because if you were a member of the mutant crew, would you kind of want to joke around and maybe throw a French fry at his back of his head just to see if it would stick or something, just to mess around with him? But it's a pretty cool eyeball. The paint's really good. And these were, as of course, sculpted by the Four Horsemen. These guys are rad. Been putting out cool toys for a long time. Sculpting cool toys for a long time, too. And yeah, the eyeball is just really neat. It has a really cool glassy effect, like a real eyeball. And what's cool about this figure is you can pop this sucker off. Oh, man. All right. Pop his eyeball, and he comes with a orange eye, which is pretty neat. And I'm not sure what's the significance of that, but it is cool. It makes him kind of a variant. So it matches, I guess, his card. But I need to watch some Old School New Adventures. I've seen some of it, but I don't know if I've ever seen an episode with him on it, if there ever was an episode with him on it at all. And it would be cool because I don't have the vintage version of this guy. That would be kind of neat to have. And that's the thing for any of you collectors out there, MOTU stuff. See if you can find this original figure on eBay. Or see if you want this guy at all, you know. But either way, I don't know. Cool figure. And take a look at the articulation. Got the shoulder, elbow, hand swivel, waist, a little bit of a diaphragm, but it's all hindered because he's got all this stuff going on. And I guess he would have had, he would have had a Battlematic feature or whatever with the original, so you could have been able to swivel the eyeball around so you could see everywhere. But you can't do that with these guys because they did a lot of cost cutting or whatever. So you couldn't do that. So I guess his eyeball might have spun around the whole thing, but I don't think you can do that with this figure because it kind of, well, yeah, you can. You can. But yeah, either way, he's cool. He's kind of like the Triclops of the group, really. Which we'll be getting to him someday soon, which will be cool. And yeah, this figure was cool because he had so much going on with the sculpt and everything, all these rivets and stuff and hoses. But a pretty cool figure, nonetheless. And if you can find him, get him. I think he's worthy. I thought he was worthy enough. And, yeah, just, I don't know. It's a funny thing is because I haven't seen I don't know if I've ever seen him in the cartoon. If he does exist on the cartoon, let me know. Because I don't remember. Overlord might know. He might not know. Who knows? But either way, he's a cool figure. He's something mysterious about him. And I don't know enough about him. I just know what's on the file card, and that's it. And I'd like to know more. If anybody knows more, let me know. Anyways, thanks for watching, y'all. And yeah, definitely another Masters of the Universe Classics Collecting History video on the way soon. I'm really going to try to get those going so we can go through my whole collection. Anyways, thanks for watching, y'all. Have a good one. And may the Masters of the Universe be with you. Laters. Peace.